feel pretty good. I was able to put my boots on that I had on when I dropped this bike on my foot. So I'm walking around today with these on. I feel pretty good. What I wanted to do, the Fat Boy was here, so I backed the Fat Boy out. Actually, what I had to do first, that corner of the building had sunk down. So my leg felt good. I picked the jack up, took it over around back, and because I could feel when I walked in here I was going down in that corner. So I jacked it up, got it all stabilized there. Everything is level this way, level that way. It's easy rolling the bike out. If the building is down this front, it's hard backing the bike out. No problem coming in because you're coming in under power. But anyway, I was strong enough to do that. So I wanted the V-string down here so I could put the skid plate on. The skid plate is there. So I backed the V-string out, when it was a duck walk. I had to make sure that everything was stable, but my foot felt good. But it's back hill, kind of out of a wet ramp, and you're going blind back down, but I'm used to it, so I got it. And put it over in the corner, and then I started the Fat Boy up, backed that out, took it up and put it in that shed. And now I've got the V-string here. I tried to put the center stand down, but you want to do that, lift this up, put your right foot down, and give it a whomp, and it goes down, then a second whomp, and it'll roll up on it. Tried to do it with my left foot, I just can't do it, and I'm not going to fool around in here next to $40,000 worth of motorcycle. Oh, this going over me in the middle. No, don't want that to happen. So what I'll do is I'll wait till I'm a little stronger, but I'll back this out, and then I'll shift it over, and I'll either get somebody to come down, or I can just work on it. I don't really need the center stand up. I just would like to have it up because I want to clean under there. Or I can just leave it as is and take it down to shore cycle. I could ride it now, and I just dropped the center stand off because it's getting a chain and sprockets. So that might be the wisest thing to do, being roughly 6 weeks to 8 weeks out from going away. I don't need any more mishaps. That's made me rethink things, not being so cavalier, and planning it right out. And ending up with COVID kind of made me think of a few things too. I've really paid attention to the rules the last 2 years and got through it. And then with the way things are now, I'm not likely to stop into events where people aren't going to be as diligent. I'm not going to get into arguments and pissing matches about the flu. I know what I've gone through the last week. I don't want to be on the road in a tent, having to lay in a tent and go through that. So I don't care what anybody thinks. That's out of the question. I'll kind of stick to the plan that I was, pretty diligent about. Mask on, isolate, away from crowds. If I'm going to do this trip and not end up having to have stuff shipped home. That's just the way that it is. That's the state of the world today. You drive your bike where there's gas stations because you need fuel, and you stay away from crowds that aren't really going to do what you do. That's all I'll say about that. And I thought that one out because I'm going to miss a few things, but I can't risk it. I can't risk being sick. But anyway, skid plate's next on this, and replace the chain and the sprockets, and it's ready to go. Camp gear is rearranged, things are getting close, so I'm kind of excited about it. But the first trip will be this across the states, and that will end up in Vancouver Island. Fly home, take this up to the north, down to Vancouver Island. This stays for 5 years for my trips, or as long as my energy holds out. And then this either comes home, but I'm thinking more, I'm probably going to go down the California coast with this and store it in Arizona, and then go down, for Daytona Bike Week. But again, I don't want to keep harping on, it's going to depend on how all this COVID stuff goes, and I'm not going to drive into the oven, and so we'll see, but that's what I love about this life of mine. I can just take it as it comes. But anyway, folks, I'm feeling good. My foot's feeling good. I'm feeling better. I think I'm probably 3-4 days away from Cape On, and let's fly.